Hi everyone. So this company, Sun Ninja, just sent me this beach blanket for a review. I've wanted to go to the beach to use it. We don't have any sandy beaches near where we live. And then we've had weather that hasn't really been conducive. So I wanted to get the review out there. I'm gonna go out onto my lawn and show you how it all sets up. But for now, I'm gonna pull it out. I've been looking at this and it's a pretty cool unit. It's very lightweight, almost like parachute material to me, but very cool, very nice. On the blanket, it has areas for spikes to go through to keep it from blowing away on the beach because it is lightweight. But you can also put sand into these pockets as you lay it down. You put the sand into the pockets there. Another nice feature is it does have a zipper bag. Well, first of all, you have the bag that you can carry it in. I love that it's attached to the blanket because I can't tell you how many times we've had a blanket and then you got to find the bag to put it into and you lose the bag, so then you don't have it anymore. But this is attached and stitched right into the blanket that you have, and it's got a toggle so you can tighten it up and loosen it. And then it also has like a little bottle opener there for you, along with like a little clip so you could remove this and hand it to a friend or whatever if they wanted to open a bottle. So very cool. It is a very large beach blanket. It is 10 feet by 9. So 10 by 9. There you go. Can kind of see a little bit of it. I'm going to lay it out on the lawn. But you also have a water resistant bag here that you could put your belongings into and kind of tuck them underneath so that people won't be able to see that you may have some possessions in there. But just a very beautiful piece. And again, I love because sometimes you're walking down the beach and your towel looks like everybody else's. This, you'll stand out. People will see, you'll know where you're sitting and where you're at. So very cool. And then when you're all done in the day, you just shake it because the sand will just come right off of the material. The material is very soft, very cool. You just kind of shake all the sand off, and then it's not crazy to try to get this put back into the container. I'm going to be honest with you. You can just shove it in there if you want to. You don't have to be all neat and fancy like. You could just shove the whole blanket into the bag. This is my type of beach living because who wants to spend the time sitting at the beach trying to fold everything up and get it nice and neat, and then it doesn't fit in the bag, and then you're irritated and you just had a beautiful day at the beach and you're like, I cannot believe this, it doesn't fit in the bag, it's not fitting in there. Well, this, you can just kind of shove everything into the bag and be done with your day rather than having to fold it just right to get into the bag. So let me get this finished up here. I'm going to push this down so it got a little leverage. And I love when I realized I didn't have to fold it up perfectly. It speaks to the type of person I am. I was so excited for that because then I'm just like, okay, you know what? This works for me. I'm good with it. Voila. Now you saw it. You were eyewitnesses. I just shoved it in there. And then I can put this onto my shoulder and I'm out and I'm good to go from the beach. So I just love that I can shove it in there. I know for many of you that are probably OCD, you're like, but this is perfect because who wants to spend an hour trying to figure out how to fold this up so it fits in the bag? I just shoved it in there and you're good to go. All right, I'm going to show you it out on the lawn in just a minute. We'll talk to you soon. So as you can see, it's huge. You could have a bunch of you on here. You could even probably have a little beach tent on it. And it comes with these spikes so you can put them into the sand. They go in pretty easily. I mean, I know I'm putting them into the dirt, but they go in pretty easily. And if you can't, just remember you always have the little pockets on the side there that you can put sand into also, along with these spikes, to keep everything into the ground. And if you want to fold it up neatly, I can show you how to do that too. And there you have it, folded a little bit neater to go into the bag. For those of you who are a little obsessive compulsive and want it to be nice and neat in the bag. But there you see, everything's back in the bag, nice and safe and sound. Your cart, you won't be disappointed. Excellent for at the beach or anywhere.